That's going to be the fourth personal for Dong Polistico.
See Polistico get into the picture, leaving his man, Distrito. Distrito is now being replaced by Sonny Jaworski. Chito Loizaga at the 15-foot line. 4 points only for him tonight. 6 rebounds, however. Misses the first free throw.
You know, the import's shooting ability, or lack of it, seems to be very contagious. It's now even rubbing off on the locals who are normally very dependable.
That's right.
Big close-up here of Chito Loizaga. One of the heaviest guards in the league. Actually, you can't really refer to him as strictly as a guard because he can play all 3 positions with equal ease.
And plays forward position.
That's true. In the amateurs, he was even a center. Okay, Chambers. Almost losing the ball to Chito. He kicks it out.
Chito's such a good defensive player, forcing Chambers into that turnover. Got him rattled there.
Big feather in his cap to be able to pull that kind of a trick over a guy like Chambers, who is as shifty as they come. Jaworski yelling out instructions. He hits Philip Cesar at low post. He goes over the head of Chambers.
Well, Sonny is a good point guard. He got Philip posting up, made him make that play over Sean Chambers. We have Sonny now guarding Cabao, who's really gotten hot here. Misses this one and gets the roll ball bouncing back in.
Divine Providence certainly is smiling down Boy Cabajo's way as Jaworski.
Follow up by Cuenco. Cuenco is like the U.S. Cavalry coming to the rescue.
Yes. He always hears the advanced bugle call.
Cabajo
Chambers hits Cabajo.
Open shot.
They're going to the right guy at the right time.
Yes, Cabajo has certainly been a great factor here. 91-88, Alaska enjoying a 3-point lead.
Jaworski against Rick Barata. Here's Philip Cesar looking to duplicate his earlier success. A failure, and we have a foul against Ray Cuenco. Or is it Loizaga?
Loizaga. Foul, Loizaga.
Third personal for Chito.
Both teams with only 1 team foul apiece here in the fourth quarter. 7:34 left in this ball game. Philip makes the good turn, had the shot, just a little bit too strong off the glass. It bounced out.
Rick Barata. Oh, Sugar Ray Lazaro. Good setup jump here for Chambers.
Back to a 5-point lead now for Alaska, who trailed Anejo by as much as 3 points at the start of this quarter.
93-88. Chito Loizaga in 3-point country hasn't gotten any mileage out of his rifle tonight, so he tries to make his move against Lazaro, who drags him down. Practically shoved him down. And the foul is going to go against Ray Lazaro, his second personal, and we have a timeout. You know, Dr. J, I can't really say enough about your microscopic view of things. During that last timeout, you pointed out to me how Alaska seems to be making constant whipping boys out of the Anejo 65ers. If they go on to win this ball game, they will confirm everybody's suspicion that they have. Hey, how about this?
That was a great basket there by Carlos Briggs, you know, Joe, and I think we will have that on our slow-mo. Lazaro getting into the picture. I don't know how Briggs managed to even throw up this shot, no?
It was a miraculous performance there by Carlos Briggs. But let's see if the chink in his armor is going to catch up with him again. And this is his performance from the stripe. Yes?
He makes it this time, 93-91. Anejo called that timeout, and it was very timely that they did so. Alaska was threatening to get a big lead for themselves.
Right now, that lead has been pared down to a single basket, 93-91. Chambers, swarmed upon by a double team. Briggs readily acknowledges the foul.
We like those players to put up their hands after a foul, no? Because it makes the job much easier for us, especially from our vantage point. We're on top of the situation literally here.
Literally speaking, yeah.
And we have Alvarez back into the ball game. They took out Cabao to rest him. Cabao really was going great guns, no? Let's see if Alvarez can fill in the shoes.
Ray Lazaro works it inside to Chambers. Chambers goes up against a triple team successfully again.
Power play there for Sean Chambers, back to a 4-point lead for them.
34 points now for Sean Chambers. Incidentally, the first game tonight, Terrence Bailey erected a season high in this one-week-old tournament with a 73-point output against Shell. Except that we don't know who Burt Reynolds and who Frank Sinatra is. Certainly, we don't know who Jimmy Davis is.
Willie Marshall.
Okay.
3-point shot by Cabajo. Yes, sir.
Cabajo, 3 points.
He's fourth.
103 to 98.
And time running against Anejo now. And I don't know if they realize it. They've really played very, they've just played as if there is a lot of time left in this ball game.
That's right. A 3-point shot by Carlos Briggs. Still in vain. Score unaltered at 103 to 98. Paul Alvarez with another stunning air show.
7-point lead now for Alaska.
Briggs taking matters into his own hands. Misses. Sonny Jaworski loses control. Frankie Lim gets it for Alaska. Another fast break in the works for the White Shirts. They're setting up Boy Cabajo.
Yes, sir.
If the Alaska goes on to win this ball game, they'll probably erect a monument for Boy Cabajo right in front of the Alaska Milk headquarters.
Well, Boy Cabajo has certainly hurt the Anejo team tonight, Whoever they have assigned to him have not really been putting the defensive clamps on it. There's going to be a 3-second violation on Briggs.
107 to 198, and time is fast running out on Anejo, and it's frozen at 2 minutes and 18. We glide into a timeout. They were in embattled lot only about 5 playing minutes ago, but now they're riding the crest of a 9-point lead with time definitely on their side. The Alaska Milkmen enjoying a 9-point advantage with only 2 minutes and 18 remaining in the basketball game. Philip Cesar has just been relieved. In his place, we have Ray Cuenco. Boy Cabajo certainly played a towering role for Alaska tonight. Backward pressure now by Carlos Briggs on Frankie Lim. Frankie himself has played great defense on Carlos Briggs, limiting the highly prolific import of Anejo to very, very misleading output in the first half. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Yoye Villamin
Last 2 minutes.
challenges Ray Cuenco.
Last 2 minutes.
And in the background, the official announcement of the last 2 minutes brought to you by Club Valentino. Nagkakaintindihan tayo sa Club Valentino.
Loose ball foul on Alvarez there because they are in the penalty. The offended party will go to the 50.
107 to 100. Alaska's already in penalty. Anejo only has 3 team fouls.
So it's useless for them to foul uselessly.
That's right. This is one time where nursing your fouls can backfire against you. That's the 4th team foul.
Foul, Cuenco.
Ray Cuenco, likewise, with his 4th personal.
Play number 1 being called by Cabajo.
Yoye Villamin against Cuenco. Cabajo again. Okay. Foul number 5 for Anejo. And how many fouls for Carlos Briggs? 4.
He's going for the gamble, trying to be able to come up with an interception to get a quick 2 points.
Well, anything is worth trying when confronted with these desperate circumstances. And now Alaska has the luxury of playing the clock. Either collision between Jaworski and Chambers.
And the foul is on Sonny Jaworski, so 2 free throws here for Chambers.
So Anejo now finally finds itself on the brink of penalty with 6. But since that foul was committed in the act of shooting, it's going to be 2 free throws just the same for Sean Chambers.
Chambers has